Good morning. Good morning, love. I got a question for y'all, mainly conservatives and Trumpers. What exactly is Trump and the conservatives? What are they doing to improve your life? And I want you, Democrats and independents, to answer this question as well. What are the conservatives doing to improve the lives of their constituents and improve the well-being of this country? What are they specifically doing? What laws are they trying to pass? What legislation are they trying to pass? What agenda do they have that is going to improve your personal life? That doesn't mean what are they doing to fuck over everyone else. You personally. Because gay marriage has nothing to fucking do with you. Abortion has nothing to fucking do with you. Trans rights have nothing to fucking do with you. What are they doing to improve your life or the life of this country, the health of this country? What is their agenda? What is their policies to increase health care coverage for everybody, to make it cheaper? What is their plan to improve education? What is their plan to improve housing? What is their plan to improve homelessness? What is their plan to improve the well-being of veterans? What is the plan? Or is it they just want to fuck over everyone else's freedoms? What's the specific plan for student debt relief? What is the plan to help the average American? They don't have one. Their plan is to make everyone else's fucking life miserable. And I sense it's probably because they're fucking miserable. If you don't have any problems in your life other than what the fuck everybody else is doing in theirs, then you are privileged. I want to know the plan. Because what they do is they use the Bible that they don't follow themselves. Half of them don't even, more than half of them don't know what's in the Bible. They have a preacher or some cult leader standing up on the pulpit telling them what to be outraged about. While none of this shit affects their lives. If two gay people get married in Vermont, how in the fuck is that going to affect your life? If a woman in Maryland gets an abortion for whatever fucking reason, how does that affect your fucking life? It doesn't. That's how good, that's how privileged conservatives are. They're outraged by shit that does not have anything to do with them at all. I'm not a big Joe Biden fan. I was never a big Joe Biden fan. But black unemployment is the lowest it's been in over 100 years. The unemployment rate for everyone is low. Inflation is almost down to normal levels. He capped insulin for old people and people who actually need insulin. He's trying to give student debt relief to everybody, not just Democrats. This student debt relief does not only apply to Democrats. And I know a lot of y'all conservatives with a shit ton of student loan debt, just like I have and millions of Americans have. But hey, y'all don't want that. You don't want that. Conservatives' agenda is to only fuck over everyone else's freedom while bitching about their own. What makes conservatives different from ISIS? What makes y'all different from the Taliban? What makes your agenda different from Sharia law in these countries that y'all claim are shitholes? You want to do the same thing here. We don't live in a Christian nation. We live in a nation that is full of tons of religions, even atheists. But conservatives want everyone to live by their religion. We are not a Christian nation. Y'all can keep saying that shit as much as you want, but it still don't make it true. What's the difference between the Taliban and you? Nothing. I'm almost glad that, and I hope I'm dead before this country crashes and fucking burns, because I think that's what's gonna happen, because we have a party that doesn't give a fuck about this country. They only care about themselves and what they want other people to live by their fucking standards, and they will burn this bitch down until they get it. They will. At least the Democratic Party looks for solutions to problems. Republicans, they act like problems don't exist, and instead of only their fucking problems exist. No one else's problems matter but fucking theirs, and all their problems have something to do with how other people live their lives. That's how fucking privileged they are. If someone can state an agenda, a policy, legislation that actually helps their personal lives, not fuck over other people, I'd be happy to hear it. But they're not a solutions party. They're a party of, how can we fuck over everyone else's freedoms in the name of our religion that we don't fucking abide by ourselves?